Hello, hello, welcome and welcome again to another day. It's gonna be day 52. I'm keen to play again. Let's go. So, in the last few days, I've smashed down some walls, I've read The Curse of Black Bridge, and I'm not... well, I have a long to-do list, but I don't have any particular thing that I'm keen on right now, other than potentially smashing more... oh, sleeping mask and 2 gems. It's okay. Potentially smashing more walls, making more contraptions. What else do I have? I still don't think I have any good lead on the Blackbridge admin plus archive password. I thought maybe some of the names from the Curse of Blackbridge book. There's one name that I didn't try, and that was the chieftain of the unholy rogues, whatever they were called, Jeffrey Heartslasher. I just read the book again from my screenshots. And I hadn't tried his name, but I don't know, it feels like a leap, and I don't feel like I should have to make leaps like that in this. I'm also still stuck on the study safe, and I'm stuck on the drawing room safe. I do now have at least kind of riddles for the locations of the sanctum keys, so maybe that should be my primary goal, to get my way to those sanctum keys. So I think, so I don't know which ones I've used, annoyingly. I know that I've used either one from the clock tower, or, well, hang on, let's bring up my notes. Room 46. Okay. So here's my room 46 notes. Right, I certainly haven't used the one from the furthest rank. I picked it up and lost it, so I don't know if it will be back there or if it will be randomly grabbable from elsewhere. Maybe they're not put back in a pool of special keys to pick up. Maybe the only reason that I started seeing more sanctum keys is that I happened to draw the music room in the 9th rank a couple of times. I don't know. So if I see that one, if I manage to get to 46 again, and I see that key on the desk, then I think that's kind of confirmed. So I don't know. I guess I need to try to get to 46 again. Then we've got the one in the vault, which I left there. So I expect to see it there again, and hopefully those gems and money will be there too. Then we've got the 3rd up high among the clocks. I don't know if I used that, or if it would be back up there. I don't know. The 4th down below beneath all the docks. Again, I don't know if I used that one. Held by a king on his throne. Now that kind of has to be a king on his throne. I was thinking for a second that might be something to do with the statue of the king at the museum, but I'm not at all sure. I don't remember if that depiction had him on a throne, or if he was just sort of standing, or what. I do have that somewhere with my... I'll have a screenshot of the heist plan, and that has a depiction of that throne. It's got to be around here somewhere. to let you know where I am. I'm currently looking through a new clue. And I've got some pictures of classrooms. I've got the final exam. The metro. Ah, here it is. Yeah, he's not on a throne in that statue. So maybe not. Maybe not that. So where would a throne be? A throne would be in a palace. I don't know how to get to a palace. A throne could also be something else. It might be kind of you know, not really a throne. It might be something else they're calling a throne. Any other kind of chair. It could be something to do with the blueprints, huh? In the blueprints... Yeah, there's one page, there's one illustration of the blueprints where there was a red prince who sat on a red throne. He had a red crown made of rubies and a red castle made of stone. So, maybe that is a location I can find somewhere? I don't know. Let's move on. Red Prince's throne. So the 6th is in a station left by one of our own. So, yeah, safe house station, maybe museum station. I mean, there are lots of stations on the station map. I've only been able to get to one, but I think I examined it quite thoroughly. 7th is major if you draft it quite late. So that's got to be the one from the music room. And I don't remember whether I picked that up or not. The last keys are waiting behind the last door of 8. So that sounds like it's behind a sanctum door. So, oh yeah, what was the ransom note? The secret room is not as secure as you thought. We have your letters or our letters. 8 letters, 8 payments, 100 gold, instructions to follow. Yeah, so I have, oh, did I... Room 46 pinboard puzzle. I think I need to go to all 8 sanctum rooms first. Yeah, so many things to do. I think I should prioritize sanctum keys. I think that's what I'm going to do for now. So, with that in mind, I think I need to try to get to 46 again. Unfortunately, I don't remember where I left the elevator. And no matter where I left it, I think it's best to draft some rooms and then go outside. So, I guess an early couple of extra gems would be pretty nice. Yeah, let's do that. This is the first time that I've grabbed the... Oh, maybe not. Maybe it might be the second time that I've grabbed the upgraded storeroom. But yeah, nice to have a key and a couple of extra gems out of the gate. I think I always forget there's a clock here. Alright, give me some doors. That is a great time to get a trophy room. I have absolutely no complaints about that. Yep. Now, I learned recently how to tell the difference between a cheetah and a leopard. And maybe some other cats. But unfortunately, I've already forgotten. It's something to do with the spots on them. One of them has dots inside circles. But I don't remember which that is, so this is not a useful piece of knowledge. And it's probably not very useful if I don't live in those areas of the world anyway. Alright, so the observatory gets me to the foundation. I think out of these, I'm most tempted for that. The lucky purse would be pretty nice to have, but perhaps I'll get another chance for that. I'm a little worried about all these dead ends that I'm already getting, though. So I think we're up to 24 stars now. Give me Florealis. This is... That's not Draxus, is it? I don't think it's Draxus. Oh, it is Florealis. So special flowers. So I need to try to get some green rooms. Alright, into the foundation and north, and I'm hoping for it to take me east. So this elevator is up. Do I have any reason to go down to the chess room or anything? I don't think so. Wait, does the trophy room have a chess piece? I wonder if I've written that down. Chess. No, I haven't actually written anything about the trophy room. So I'm not sure. Not what I hoped for. I think I'll take the workshop. See if it's got an item for me. What is that? I can't tell what that is. I'm going in. I've got the sleeping mask and nothing else. Okay, it's the compass. But I'd really like you to lead me east. Okay, I'll take the pantry. And then I'm hoping for a hallway through here. Coffee? Maybe I'll leave that money behind just in case I can get the... oh, it's my only key. Just in case I can get the... just in case I can get the lucky purse back. So security is what I want. And I am hoping to get some green rooms on the way south. I don't think there's anything. Oh yeah, the 4 coins, of course. Keycard system, let's turn it down for now. And offline, oops. Back. Offline mode unlocked. Back. And back to security menu. Log into network. I guess I'll order a shovel, staff services, special orders, shovel, and where should we remote to today? I guess may as well grab the lab. And see if we can start any kind of useful experiment. 2 more gems drafting a room. Lose steps, gain gold. Don't love it. Set your dice to 2 or permanently add 1 gold to your allowance. Oh, I want that. Too late, I just ate an apple. That'd be great on a schoolhouse day. For each bedroom you draft after your second. I have quite a lot of gems. I'm going to do this. There's no guarantee of having more apples, unless it's a schoolhouse day, I think. I don't know, this could also be good. I think this. Let's combine those and start the experiment. And let's continue. Alright, southwards, give me some good green rooms. I'll take another chance at a green room. Yeah, courtyard. Seems good. Oh, special flowers. Very nice. Fortunately, I don't have a key for that. And it has not gifted me a shovel, unfortunately. So I guess if I'd left the elevator down, this might let me bring it back up again. I'm okay with the veranda. That will actually increase my... Oh, if you have exactly 2 green rooms, I don't. Yeah, the veranda seems a good idea. Allowance has been raised. Excellent. Oh, and a gem. Wow, that... What, more trunks. So the, Florealis is a very nice power. I am keen on the Observatory. Should I redraw? No. I would love a sledgehammer now. I hope to get a Unfortunately, no items for me. Oh, an apple and a magnifying. Okay, I was wrong. There are definitely items for me. An apple doesn't help me. Just the steps. Yeah, okay, so... now this is tricky. The rotunda's quite expensive, isn't it? I don't know how to set these. I think... I don't really like the archives, but it is 4-way and it does get me a gem from the funeral parlor. I think I'm tempted to leave it exactly where it is, but as unusual. So the rotunda, 3 gems is a lot, but it's essentially just a 4-way thing. Now, I need to remember what else is special about it. Wait, hang on, it's a found floor pan, isn't it? Oh no, it isn't. Rotunda, there it is. It's blueprint, okay. Oh, which means clockwise room in Arajan. Okay. Arajan language. Clockwise room. So the rot has to be clockwise. Tor has to be anti-clockwise. As a suffix, prefix-suffix pairing. I think. So I guess that means under is room. And that would make this anti-clockwise. First something anti-clockwise. That doesn't feel right. That doesn't feel right. Let's go to Tomb and look at this again. Do we have any Tor? Or rot? No, we don't. Let's look for at the end of words. Yeah, there's that. Right, yeah, I had this in my head already. So this is just clockwise and anti-clockwise. So it's saying how to rotate the base of the scorched sundial, I think. I think I've gone all the way through. Yeah, I have. So if I now search for rot at the beginning of words, yeah, there's nothing else. Okay, that's a nice find though. That's kind of yeah, something that I hadn't expected to find. Oh, I should write in my notes where I found this out. Press room. Rotunda directory entry. I wonder if there's more stuff like that. Alright, bear with me. Nothing here. Or here. Oh, okay, escape gets me back out of here, that's good. No, okay, wait. Realize the word is right there. I have to wonder if all of the names are here somewhere. I will need to consider that next time I'm in the gallery. In fact, I kind of want to write that in my notes. Gallery. Yeah. Found in directory entry for the gallery are all the answers hiding in there. Bedroom closet. In fact, I'm not going to read out loud, but I'm going to read through all of these. Rather than just scan them. Fully stocked. Don't make me laugh. Favoured by the junior members of staff. I wonder if that's basically telling me to get rid of it. I would eliminate that if I had the opportunity, make it rare. Whoa. Oh. Oh. Do I always have the opportunity to do this? What else have I changed? Let's see. I have changed the wine cellar? No. I don't remember what I've changed. I've changed the... I don't know if I changed it. I had the opportunity to. Did I change the pool? I think I changed the drawing room. I changed the mirror room for sure. Oh. Maybe I always have the opportunity to reset them. It seems like I do. I didn't know that I could do that. I wonder if it says that I can and I just didn't realize. Found floor plans. Surgery. Through selective propagation. No, it doesn't tell me. Unless it told me somewhere else, I don't know. Well, whatever, I'm going to keep reading, and whenever I get to one that I actually want to change, I guess I'll do so. So, where was I? Lady Epson, yes. Her ladyship. Okay, do I want to make this back to rare? Heck no. Okay. I would have got rid of this before I upgraded it, but it's pretty good now. Okay, next. And this is pretty good now that it's upgraded too. Now, This seems perhaps like something that might be good to end the day in, with that one thing from... Where was it? There was some item that if you end the day with it in a certain room, then you start with it already drafted, I think. Something like that. I wonder if that would force the door open. Maybe it wouldn't. Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, that one I would like to make more common, I think. Would I? No, I don't want to set that back, because now that I know that I need to get a sanctum key from it. Could that somehow be what the clue in it was trying to tell me somehow? Did it say denoted in verse or something? I don't know, that doesn't give me anything. I've only ever had that 9 times. That kind of surprises me. I'd like to upgrade this. I'd like to make this common. Absolutely not. It's a weird room, ballroom. Resetting your gems to 2. Absolutely not. True legacy is hidden elsewhere. Surprised I've only ever had this 10 times. Depending on when the project was abandoned. Is that a clue to the date? I wonder if it is. Drawing room safe. Right, that's something to keep in mind. Where was I? Drawing room. Okay, what have I set this to? Standard. I'm fine with that being standard. Yeah, I still don't know what date would associate with this room. It's got to be something to do with Baroness Orave, but I don't know any dates for her. Library. A few books have been withdrawn from the shelves and placed on rostrum stands in various corners of the library. They're just blank. I feel like there must be something I can do with those. I would pass them off as just decoration, but they're mentioned here in the description too. I find that suspicious. Here's Realize again. I have to wonder if there are clues to the gallery puzzle in the Chamber of Mirrors. given that it uses that word, but maybe, I mean, it's just a word, isn't it? I don't know. I've only ever had it, yeah, twice and never made much progress with it. Do I want this to be rare now? I kind of do. It's 2 gems and is kind of useless. It does get me the layout of the Great Hall, but I don't think that's worth 2 gems. I would rather it be unusual or maybe standard, I guess. I'm going to say yes, and maybe I'll get another chance to change it again in future. No. I'm fine with this being rare, I think. The estate's patrol guards kick up their feet and thank their stars they're living in a modern era. So this is that, what was his name? Kirk guy. Was his name Kirk? Kirk Darren. Regularly, whenever needed to fix or improve a gadget or contraption. I could turn this down now that I can access it from other rooms. No, because you can only access one. Yeah, I guess I would leave it if I had the opportunity. Right, 20 extra steps. Perhaps I should consider using this more often. Now, why is drafted in italics there? I don't know. I don't know what that would be a clue to, if anything. Mailroom. Snowy Mountains of Carrarica. I would make that a bit more common if I could, I think. I'd never read this adjusted version. In addition to having a bouquet of colourful fish, each tank in the aquarium is also inspired by the decor and colours of the various types of rooms found throughout the estate. The new addition of starfish complement this theme, giving the many aquatic creatures in this room a comparable equivalent of the night sky. Oh, it counts as a black print. Antechamber. And bequest is in italics there, although that seems a little less surprising. No change to that one since the upgrade. I'm going to write that note next to partly the directory entry for his room, servants' quarters, says that he had unchallenged access to even the most clandestine areas of the estates. Bunk room. Yeah, I should have. The young Sinclair boys, yes. Not me. No. Style you find unique in the house, a fitting tribute to her childhood home in Araja. Yeah, I didn't fully put that together. Or rather, I mean, I read it, but then kind of discovered it for myself later, having forgotten that description. Okay, hallways. I guess I would turn this up if I could. It's expensive for what it is. Exemplifies the best means to escape the confinements of our world has always been through books. I would like this to be common. I've made this standard. I probably should have made it commonplace. Perhaps for a reason. I would like to make this commonplace. Yeah, I want this to be less rare. Nice. Okay, I would like all of the green rooms to be more common. I've really not had much luck in general with green rooms. would like to get this more often. I forget how to get it. Wait. I don't remember how to get it. Is that in my notes? Morning room. Oh yeah, bacon and eggs. You need to eat bacon and eggs to add the morning room to the pool. Oh, to tomorrow's pool, actually. So this is kind of a multi-step thing. You need to eat the bacon and eggs, wait a day, get the morning room, and then the day after that you get 2 extra gems. It's kind of a lot. Private retreat to at least 2 other generations of Sinclairs. Could that be a clue for something? I'd like that to be more common. But I mean, you get it through the key anyway. There was that one time when I wasn't allowed to have it. It was rank 9, I think. It didn't let me get it on the West Wing. I suppose I'd like this to be commonplace. I'd like this to be more common now that I have a big allowance as well. Oh, the boiler room I turned down. Maybe I shouldn't have. Because the specialty services here may come in useful sometimes. Still a missing shop here. Nearly there. Always. Why are you in why are you in italic? Oh, gives me tells me when it's coming back. I'm fine with that being unusual. I mean, rare. Bedroom belongs to one of the maids. I have to wonder if there's something hiding in there. I never found anything in there. Other than the photo of the staff. I guess I'd like another look at it. Right. No. How did that happen? Oh, that's a bug. Press escape from Dovecot. Takes me to the red rooms. Yeah, I'm kind of tempted to turn this back to standard. I think I will. And that takes me to red rooms too. So any of these, yeah, going to Studio Editions and then into one of these pages and then pressing escape takes me to the red rooms rather than to Studio Editions, even though it hasn't updated what it says I'm looking at here. Anyway. like this being commonplace. Although I wish the silver stopwatch was always there. Oh, here's a sacred hour. I always wondered where I got that. Sacred hour. Sacred hour. Sacred hour is a phrase mentioned in its directory entry. This phrase is mentioned in the clock tower's directory entry. Okay, so the sacred hour appears to be 1:30, but that same angle is used in various other places. Do I want it to be unusual? No. Okay, classroom. Still haven't looked at this room. I really should. Ah, these ones also send me back to red rooms. Bug. Up to 8 different doors. Yeah, I really want to try that. Laura. Okay, do these also reset? No, these reset properly. Alright, I have read through them all and learned not much new. However, archives, I think, is going to remain unusual. Rotunda costs 3. I think it should be more common simply because it allows me to go in all directions. I think I would like to make it either unusual or standard. It is very expensive for what it is. I think I might go with standard. And then the bunk room. I would quite like to make use of this feature more often. I'm going to make this one standard. I don't know if I'm playing this right. Okay. Right, that took me a while. Apologies for that. Let's go back. Alright, so I'm going all the way up this wing. I have to remember that there's lots to dig here. Oh, and there are 2 chests along here as well. I don't have the keys for them. Alright, I wonder if wonder if steps are going to become an issue. Right, I think I should go back to the other ranks. Did I pick anything else up? Compass, magnifying glass, sleeping mask. I don't think I can make anything with those. And shall I start to draft from here? Yeah, I suppose so. Hallway. I'd prefer the commissary. Yep, let's take the commissary. Let's see what we can buy. Hopefully a shovel. Yes, there's a shovel. Good. Shovel. Too bad I can't get that upgrade disc. I'll certainly take the set of gems and maybe buy them out of that as well. I will note down. Let's note down that I also have in the commissary there is 3 for a gem, times 5 it should be, 10 for a key. I don't know how many they have of those. Everything else is sold out. Wrong one. This one. Yeah, so that's it for here for now. Alright, let's continue. Ugh, too bad. Everything's facing the wrong way. I suppose it wouldn't be bad to grab... Oh no, I should probably just get as many hallways as I can. Although the dining room's a little tempting. I'll take the dining room. It'll give me some steps very soon. Might give me an item. Not today, it seems. I will carry on. I won't carry on. Since I'm backtracking, should I buy these? No, not yet. Not yet. Okay, I guess it's out of room time. I wish for sanctum keys. Yeah, this is definitely what that map in Her Ladyship's diary was of. Definitely this area. And then why is it showing... It looks like it shows other exits from these rooms. Let's see. I've got a shovel now. I'm kind of tempted to get the tomb, I think. I think I will. Have I already had some dead ends? Because I could find out if... Yeah, I've had one... Just one dead end. So I'll see if there's any money in here. This stuff is still open, right? Yeah. Oh, the dice are still there. Will it be new dice every day? I remember I left them there. Or is that, you know, I've got the dice now and that's that. And I wonder if lighting these again would do anything. I would assume not. That looks like it's something, doesn't it? It really does. Why is that there? Right, so this is Herbert's grave. I've read all this. I've definitely already looked at this, but just in case. Maybe I should come here with the power hammer at some point. Have I missed any dig spots? It's That's where he came from. It's Herbert's grave. Right, this is what I opened at some point. It leads to what I believe is her grave. Old Jura. Your Jura. Did I have anything for Jura? Name. To my first love. You're my day. You're my night. You're my world. To you, I gift my house. I'm not looking at notes now, by the way. My house to the south. First day. My future I forgot future without me. What I won't. Where was I? New day. Oh, your future without me. First day. Your future without me. First day, my future without you. Beginning, first I bid you heed my words. You something love. House Sinclair without you. House Epson without you. Forget your something north. Your name something. Your future to the south, away from Fen. Your something. To Araja, to it's south, isn't it? To south, new future. To a new future in the south. Goodbye, my love. Your Jura. She talks about her late husband. So Why would she be gifting him? Why would she be gifting him her house in the south if he's already died before her? Was he not really her first love? Is she talking to somebody else? Is she talking to Herbert? I mean, and this is a rose laid there for her. Oh, we can get the diary key again from here. He's leaving a rose for her. I don't know. There might have been something between her and Herbert. Something fishy's going on. Continue to hug the left wall, but I need to look for central things too. Go around this one. Okay, I was here. Right, whose tomb is this? This has been knocked down. Whose tomb is this? Could this be Simon's one? Was the other one Simon's one? I don't know. I don't know whose is whose. Am I gonna go down there? I don't know. Oh, okay. So the money does start piling up here, even before you reveal the tomb. Am I gonna go down there? Do I want to go down there? While I'm here, I guess I could go through the lever and open 46. I may as well. It's not too many extra steps. And it saves me steps if I'm going to go there later anyway. Is that going to... Is that... Oh no, this isn't the other half of that. Well, I suppose it's another segment of it. Huh. Wonder if we can go up there. And who's buried in these spots? Is this massive arrow really just to tell me that there's a secret passage? Or what is it? Actually, there's quite a few extra steps, isn't it? Maybe I should have not come down here until I got a sanctum key, but I'm doing it now. Maybe I can buy steps. I've got the dining room as well, so hopefully I can use that. So So it seems like Orinda Aries does still exist somewhere, otherwise why are there these stamps? Or has he saved them from long ago, maybe? Blackbridge Hotel and Spa. So I guess Blackbridge. And I don't know exactly where that is. I know that from the story that Tanner Fork to Blackbridge is the... Sorry, Tanner Fork... Yes, Tanner Fork to Blackbridge is the opposite direction as wherever the kid, Jasper, got murdered that old man, the old royal man, to Blackbridge. Like from Blackbridge, Tanner Fork, and the presumably palace or some kind of royal area, perhaps Reddington, is the opposite direction. So maybe Blackbridge is somewhere on the path between Tanner Fork and Reddington. It was meant to be a canyon there, right? And there isn't a canyon on the map between those areas. Just looking at maps now, or trying to find the... There's no obvious canyon. I can zoom in the old map of the Etsphere. And I see Mount Holly, I see Morning Bay, I see Mount Perma. It's unclear exactly where this canyon would be. Alright, gonna move on. Yeah, this doesn't have a date on it. I was really hoping it would. Oops. Right, so I am, in that case, a little stuck on that puzzle in room 46. I will, well, I mean, I'll continue to open these rooms to the best of my ability. Alright. Yeah, diary key, nothing else. Do I want to... No, the elevator is up, so I can't pop up through the foundation. I could go through the front door. Would that be better? So it puts me in the mind now. So it's either concealed entrance, outside, front door, or it's catacombs, tomb, west path, outside, front door. So it is better to go this way. Oh no. The elevator is up. I've gone the wrong way. What am I... Concealed entrance... I keep on getting things mixed up. Concealed entrance is from the basement. Well, I'm still abandoned mine, so I didn't waste any steps, thankfully. So I could go... Where's the boat? The boat's probably on the north end. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just going back up this way. Oh, that was a lot of steps in the end. Well, I got some dice out of it and opened the 46 door. And got a bit of money. But I am really low on steps now. Okay, we're gonna go west and hope for lots and lots of doors. Not looking amazing for doors. I guess I'm alright with either of these. I would like the keys. I won't start opening those until I've got a good reason, I think. You're facing the wrong way. I'm tempted to redraw. No, I'll take the hallway. I'd be alright with the billiard room. Alright, 20. 10 minus 8. Minus 5? I don't think I've had a negative there before. Minus 5 times 2 minus 10 plus 14. So 4. Negative 10 plus 13 is 3. Times 2 is 26. Minus 4 is 22. I must have done something wrong. Negative 10 plus 13 is 3. Times 2 is 6. Minus 4 is 2. What did I do wrong before? Silver key. I think I would have preferred 2 regular keys. Although... I'm a little tempted to use it here, but I might not be allowed anyway. Yeah, I'm not allowed. Good time for the hallway. Great time for the hallway. Okay, let's hope for a straight through room. I'm alright with the pool. Yeah. I don't know whether to spend the keys on those. Maybe on the way back. Right. Do I want the clock tower? I'm going to say no. I kind of want the lucky purse. I'd rather have, you know, the vault or... I'm not sure what. Oh, I'm tempted with the clock tower. I think I should take it. I don't know what the time is. It's probably past 1:30 already. I'm taking the clock tower. What time is it? Do I have to go up here to find out? Oh wow, it's coming up 6 already. And I think I already determined that 1:30 AM is no good. Oh, a battery. That's nice. I should start putting all these together. Okay, so this one has the I guess I do actually need to look at my written notes. So the dot dash, this is violet, this is Araja. Okay, so Araja, color purple, core hourglass, motes are going to be the flower thing, poetic. So yeah, every time I see a sigil, I should write down all of the pieces here. Wrong button, that button. Is this... Is this saying that in the the pinboard puzzle, Orinda Aries is 4th? In the Clock Tower poem, so it has an Orinda Aries core symbol, and says dark are the days coming forth. Is this a clue to OA being 4th in this puzzle? I don't know. So I need to get Clock Tower quite early in the day to try to get its key again. I'm a little tempted to just wait for another 1:30, but it could be that the only 1:30 that counts is the first one. Like if I waited for 1:30 AM like I did one time, that apparently didn't count. If I waited for 1:30 PM the following day, or the same day I guess technically, that I don't know if that would count. Open. Alright, I think I'm going to spend these keys and hope to get more keys. Okay, it was a good idea in this case. What about this one? Fine, I would have preferred more keys. Alright, let's go north. The garage is tempting. I don't have the car key. The West Wing Hall is more tempting. I want the West Wing Hall. This is a date that I hadn't written down. This might be the date that she died. Okay, so let's add that date to the timeline. 1983. I could just sort these with a single keystroke, except I'm gonna guess that she died after Red Prince. Because of the question mark dates like this, I can't just easily sort it. I want those to stay in place. Lady Epson. Oops, Clara Epson died. West Wing Hall notes. And I guess this is a reminder to keep looking at things. So June 15th, that is a date that I want to try in the study, I guess, but more in the drawing room. Try Lady Epson's date of death, 0615. Try that next time I'm there. Alright, glad I looked at that, and that's a reminder that I should look at stuff. I should look at more stuff. I guess the funeral parlor. A little worried about steps now. Let's have a little look at him. Yeah, there's no... Is this a flower, like a rose, or is it a bell? I don't know, but there's one, there's another, there's another. That one's different. It's just not filled in. These are shaded with the lighter brown or whatever. This one isn't. Same on this side. It's probably nothing. Probably just an art error or an art choice. So I need to remember to do this puzzle at some point, but now's not the time. I don't want to use a special key yet. Do I just have silver? Yeah, I've just got silver. I don't think I should have done that. It might have been a better idea to go to where all those other keys are and use those. It seems like a waste of a chapel there, but that's potentially another gem. I'm not hurting on gems. I'm sort of tempted to redraw. The chapel doesn't hurt. I'll take the chapel. I mean, I know it takes a coin from me, but it's not so bad. Thought I saw something there. Where are you pointing, 8th angel? To my dreams, I know, but where are they? Shit. Maybe I'm okay with using the silver key here. Let's see. I might take the passageway. Yeah, I'll take the passageway. Oh. I forgot. Oh, yeah, 2 or more gems drafting a room. I forgot about that. Nice. What do I want to do? I'm tempted to go backtrack. Oh, but it's so far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. Doubled. That's almost all of my steps to backtrack. What I need to do is forge on to the 8th rank, if I can, and try to get more steps to serve dinner. I should try also to get a kitchen, if I can. Maybe I shouldn't draft these spots yet. I'll just keep going north. Okay, this is not good. How many drafting rooms do I have? I've got the pool, the conservatory, and then potentially this classroom. So I should get 3 drawers out of its other side. Do I want that? Or do I just want to redraw? Get an apple as well. I guess I'll take the classroom. Any other items? Seems not. Take the apple, and I get 3 tries here. Oh, fuck. I don't get 3 tries there. Well, not now, at least. Not now, I mean. Alright, I guess I'll go here. Dent. Grab that. Any keys lying around? Here's not. Damn it. Ah. I want the gallery. And let's see if I can solve any of this. So I am sure that this is realize. Actual objective. So actual is something that's real. I don't know about the Genu bottle. Oh, genuine. Genuine, that's what that is. That's the genuine on there. This is a veritable. And these are eyes. This is real eyes. Oh, this is reset. I thought it would keep my... Oh, that was the S from his towel. I knew I'd seen that somewhere. If there's anyone British watching, I wonder if I've bothered you at all by spelling things in what you might see as the American way in my notes, specifically with a Z in words like realize. But if you refer to the Oxford English Dictionary, you'll find that in fact, the OED uses a Z in certain words. The IZE, if I get this right, IZE is a Greek ending and ISE is a Latin ending. I don't know, something like that. There's some distinction, so certain words should have the Z and certain ones should not. Whereas newspaper spelling, like a more common spelling in the UK, uses an S for all of those I's words. And American uses Z pretty much everywhere. And Canadian English is some horrible mix between them. Okay, so that made a clickety-clack noise. I can't see anything that actually... Did that drop down, maybe? Did this guy... Was it the same as that before, and now it's fallen down? Maybe the next one will make that fall down, and the next one will open this, and the next will open that, something like that. I wonder if anything's happened to this page. Apparently not. Okay, so that was the 7-letter word. We need an 8-letter word, a 5-letter word, and a 6-letter word. So got a 5-letter word there, small. What is this? I don't know what that is. It looks like a loudspeaker. This is a shooting star. It's a fist. It's manacles or chains or restraints or something. We've got thick and we've got thin. We've got a reflection. We've got a pool. Christopher Manson, 1954. Doesn't let me change these anymore. So I've got to assume that there'll all be puns like that. So the 5-letter words here. Do you know, just to... Let's see if I can write the word small. I think not. I've definitely seen an eye. Let's see what else we've got here. Ideal. I don't know why this would be called ideal. Title? I don't know why it would be called title. Leave? I don't know why it would be called leave, but I'll see if I can do an L. Peace. Why would it be called peace? I don't think it's called peace. It's not called peace. Okay, so my guess that all of the titles are here, I think, is incorrect. Unless it's puzzle or times. And I don't think so. But I just want to put this theory to rest. Okay. What was the other one? Times. It's not going to be freaking times. The only the reason I can think of that it might be called times is there's a font change there. Times is the name of a font. This is stupid. No. Alright, I got to think about this more. I don't know. I'm going to come back to it. So this one, I think, is something to do with P. Why is there a massive P there? P and red, or P truth. Flying P truth. I think there's a pretty good chance it starts with a P. What do we got? 6-letter word? 6-letter word. Why did I think the other one might be puzzle? That's not a 5-letter word. That's a 6-letter word. Alright, so it's not puzzle. P truth. P red. Scarlet. Prince. Is it Prince? think I've gone through all the letters. I'll go until I see the S again. There's the S. So I thought I might be onto something there, because red prints and there's a big P. Kind of has to be meaningful that this stop sign is mirrored, because the other things in the drawing are not mirrored. The lighting isn't mirrored. The that's mainly it. The lighting isn't mirrored, but the writing on there is. Stuck. Alright, here we've got the 7 deadly sins. We've got a animal fur. We've got a shark fin. It's like danger, right? We've got an infinity or an 8 with a bunch of nails in it. If I judge by this, we've got a lot of things which mean real. And then the most numerous thing, the most multitudinous thing in the picture is eyes. And then we're using homonyms to get real eyes. Genuine. Homonyms and puns. Are they all going to be homonyms and puns? Sins. Since. Deadly, deadly, deadly. So that's dangerous. Danger. D-A-N-G-E-R. Can't fit dangerous. Danger isn't enough. D-E-A-D-L-Y. Deadly isn't enough. S-I-N-F-U-L is not enough. Nailed. Nail. Could they be tax? Infinite. I've probably tried infinite, but I don't think it is that. I should remember what letter I start on. What did I try here in the past? I don't remember. Gallery. It's puns and homonyms. Real eyes. Actual, real. What else was on there? It was genuine. Real. Veritable. Real. Eyes. So the 8 letter title, this one, Disgrace, I tried. No, it isn't this. G-U-S-T. Disgust doesn't fit. Gluttony fits, but why would it just be one word from there? Shark fin. It's like hidden danger, isn't it? It's... Why is there a door there? Checkered floor. These are bins. They're sin bins. Sin bins does not fit. Sin bin. I'm gonna write a few things. Sin bins. There's infinite fin. Infinite. Shark fin. I don't know what else it's got to do with fins here. There's a lot of in going on. Deadly sins. Deadly shark. Nails. Pins. They could be pins. Those columns that it's standing on, they could be pins as well, I guess. That skin. It's a lot of in. So here's what I got here. Sin, bin, in, fin, it. Shark fin. Sin, pins, skin. The door handle, exit, bricks, wall, checkered floor, checks, linoleum, linoleum, skin. Is it a bear? Is it a polar bear? It's mounted on... I wonder if it would it be useful for this to be partially transparent. I wonder. How do I do that? I guess I need to add another filter on it. Oh, opacity. There we go. Let's do that. Oops, 0.75. Let's do that for now. Does that still work? Yeah. So how can I make an 8-letter word out of that? It does seem like the common theme between all these things is just in, but pin and fin, pin, bin, in, fin, pin, skin. Sin. I don't know where to go from there. Can I just write in? Stop when I see another G. No. Stop when I see a D. Yeah. Is there an I here? Stopping on S. There's an N here. And an I. Hininitten. There's definitely no I here, right? Stopping on O. I'm gonna move on for now. Let's go here again. Right, this reminds me of something that I saw in one of the is it the Etsphere or the Oorsphere? It was the Oorsphere. So I'm looking, I'm not going to show you just now, but I'm looking at the Oorsphere map from the classroom. And at the top of it is a blindfolded lady with these kinds of shackles around her hands. And there's a chain on each. And attached to one is a bat, and attached to the other is an eagle or some other big bird. Why is she blindfolded? Why is she there? I don't know what to make of it, though. I don't know what to do with that. Yeah, I don't know what to do with that. So, we think more about this. So, obviously we've got thick, we've got thin. I'll start writing some words down. We should, yeah, there we go. So this is the 5-letter word. I didn't try idiom yet, as far as I know. That was one of my guesses. Stopping on F. Alright, it's not idiom. Yeah, I wrote here about that when I thought of it. Might have been when I was transferring notes. Yeah, I don't know. So we've got a shooting star, or a comet, or a meteor, or whatever. We've got a fist or hand. We've got chains. We've got shackles. That's not how you spell shackles. We've got restraints. We've got handcuffs, manacles. I don't know, iron. So that kind of twisty knob on the right there looks a bit unusual, but I don't know what to make of it. Got thick, we've got thin, got bold, we've got puddle, pond, water, reflection, mirror. And what is that thing? Is it a light? Lights, loudspeaker, megaphone. Cable, desert, stars, nights, sky, flame, fire. What can I do with all this? It's kind of words, float, got weight, displacement, density. Harbinger. Oops. I don't know what to do with all that. Alright, moving on again. P. Apples. Red. Flying. It's 3D. Why is this P 3D? Why is it made with Microsoft Word art? It's very shiny. Metallic P. So when I wrote pots there and then post, I was thinking of anagrams of the word stop. Do we have an M for mirror? I mean, it seems very unlikely. Oh, we do have an M. Stopping on K. So it can't be mirror. Huh, murked. There's no U here. So it's not going to be anything like truthy or truths or... I'm tempted to write down the possible letters. I might start with the shortest one, see if that gets me anywhere. So I'm going to start with... If there's an S, I'll start there, because that's the most clear letter. So we've got S. Oh, this will take a while. C, D, B. C, D, B. Got W, F, E, T. W, F, E, T. And then we're back to S. And then we've got... Oh, it's highlighting as if it's a link. Again, I'll look for an S and start from there because it's the most striking letter. Never mind, I'm just going to start at C. So C, O, A, H. C, O, A, H. I, E, R, L. C, O, A, H. Oh, that was all. Let's, yeah. That's all. There we go. Okay, then why can't I move? Wrong keyboard. Okay, T, A, E, I. T, A, E, I-O-U-R-N. O-U-R-N. And then we're back to T. Okay, then here we've got C-M-N-R. C-M-N-R. And A-E-I-D. A-E-I-D. E-R-S-N. Oops. E-R-S-N. A-T-D-K. A-T-D-K. Back to E. I feel a bit dirty, but I am going to try and see what words fit that pattern. So let's... What's the best way to do this? I can just... instead of that, I can read that into the file. Oh, 500 lines. Oof. Apparently these are words. That doesn't look like a word. So here are 500 possible words. And feels bad. So let's look at this. And I'll look through some of it, I guess. I tried to fix, didn't I? All right. So these are the words, at least in the dictionary that I have here, that I think are, I don't know. I don't like any of them, really. But I'm gonna try some of them. Let's try vines. I thought that something would jump out at me at seeming more likely. Let's try thick and think. Oh. Why? Why is this think? So I've got the THI and I've got the K. Why am I turning the C into an N? Am I thinking about ink for some reason? Inky black night? What is this thing? Okay, the word think is not there. I don't know why this is called think. So, why is this think? Is it just because of thick and thin? That's it, isn't it? We're just turning a C into an N because we want to turn thick into thin. And then the K just stays there. If that's all it is, then what the hell is all this other stuff in the picture? This one is bothering me. Maybe there is a better reason for that. But I don't know what it is if so. I feel pretty dirty at having solved that one that way. Yeah, don't feel great about that. So I don't want to do the same thing for the others. Although, if I hadn't done that, maybe I would have eventually solved that. I don't know. This one, I kind of solved. There were more clues for this one. Maybe there were other clues here that I didn't see. Anyway, I guess I should... Oh, it's just a couple of gems. I'm sort of tempted not even to grab them right now. Do I get them every time I'm in here, I wonder? I don't know. I don't know if it'll be a waste. I guess I'll grab them. CKN. Shooting star, fist. What does that have to do with anything? I really don't know. Alright. Thin. Pins. Infinity. Infinite. Bin. Sin, bin. It. Do we have ITE at the end? We might have ITE at the end. I think I already checked to see if there was an I available at the beginning. there an F available here? I was thinking for a second, could it be the word infinite backwards? I don't know why it would be, but no, there's no I available on either side. Pins, infinity, and I don't think Ouroboros fits, and I don't think it's going to be that. No. Don't really remember what was going on. Is that a locked door? I think it might have been. I don't think I tried that one. That was locked. I don't think I tried here yet. Don't think I tried there. That might have been locked? I don't remember. What do I want? I want to be able to get to the antechamber. I want to see if that key is still there. But I need keys, so I might have to backtrack and dig. Or maybe I can find keys elsewhere. If I manage to get one key, I'd probably try to open the chests. I think there's still 2 or 3 chests around here somewhere. Hoping to get more keys. Oh, I can buy keys from the commissary too. That might make more sense. I could buy however many they've got, probably. I want to solve this, and I want to solve this. This, I have fewer ideas. There definitely seems to be something to do with inns here. Bin, sin, skin, pin, infinite, shark fin. But I'm stuck other than that. Then over here... am I going to break my own rule? And get some weird ideas from the letters? I think I am. I'm gonna get word ideas from the letters, but I'm not going to try so many combinations. I'm just going to look through the list and see what I like or don't like. That's what I'm going to do. So for this first one, we've got T. I don't love any of these. Bathed, only because there was a bathtub in the Red Prince. Bather, same reason. Bolder, just because red is a bold colour. Boldly, same reason. Palace, just because of the Red Prince again. Pairing, no. Pasta, for no good reason. No good reason at all. Piston, for no good reason. Posted, I think I've already tried it anyway. Poster, I think I've already tried. Solved. For no good reason. I don't think I'm even going to try these. I'm not even going to try these. Because I don't think I don't think this picture describes any of these things. Yeah, I'm, I don't know, I guess I'll think about that another time. Let's look at the other one once more. I've spent so long in this room. Refinite. Refinite. Do I have any here? No. Let's think again. Okay, we've got shark in water. It's a fin. It's the fin that it's showing me. I should try and look at everything literally rather than any other way. Yeah, this one was all very, well, almost literal. This is all puns and homonyms. This, I don't know. This, I had to think about what was there, being thick and thin, and then do something with it. And I ignored most of the stuff in the picture. That's what bothers me about this. Here, I can see what everything in the picture is doing, other than maybe the sun and the word objective. Sign. There might have been more puns there that I didn't get. Here, it bothers me because I don't know what in the world all this stuff had to do with it. And this. No idea. Okay, here. We have infinity held up on two pedestals or two pillars. Or pins? I wonder if that is a meaning of the word pin. Define pin. No, not really. Maybe. Yeah, okay, so, pins, it's punctured. With all the other IN words, I want to think of these as pins rather than nails. Nail. Is there an N here? Can we make nail? Oops. No, we can't make nail. Stupid bench. Skin. Bin, sin bin. Pins. Pin cushion. Then in is oh, what's it called? Erogen. Is in anything? No, I guess not. Okay, so damn it. I'm going to step away for a bit. I need to take a break. Alright, I took a little bit of a break, and then I sat down again and had a bit more of a think about both of these pictures. And I wrote down a few more possibilities, which I believe will be possible with the letters that we have. Over here, again, I don't really like any of them. But the option I liked here most, well, there were a couple. There was, do you know, I don't like any of them. I don't know what to do. I don't really want to just try things that I don't believe in. But this one, I was thinking more about finite and infinite, and I was thinking about in, because this is giving me so many ins. And I thought, in can also mean, well, in as a prefix means the opposite of something, right? And so what if I need the opposite of infinite? And that would just be finite. But it could also be definite. So that is something that I want to try here. And I believe there was an F here. Yeah, because I had something like this before. Oops, just went past the E. I was wrong. Okay, so it's not definite. That was my best guess for this one. So yeah, best guesses so far. Disgrace, incorrect, and definite, correct. Yeah, for the other one, I don't like any of my guesses. I threw out all the possible words from my dictionary again and looked at them and didn't like any of them. I mean, it's got to be, it's likely one of them, but I don't know. I don't know. So I think I will leave this room alone for now. I feel like this is going to have in it somewhere. What if it's another meaning of the word in? What if it's like I don't know. I'm going to bring up a thesaurus and get some what are they called? Alternative words for in. So chic, chichi, contemporary, current, fly, latest, modern, now, smart, swank, and trig. This is like for fashionable, but that's not what I want. I want the preposition instead. In. Okay, it's not giving me anything for that. So what if I look for inside instead? Indoors, central, inside, innermost, inward, surrounded, under a roof, internal, intramural. Innards, interior. No, I don't like any of this. INDOORS. Sins, the bins, the pins, the fin, the skin. What if I do something with all the extra letters that I have there? Moment. Okay, so let's there you go. Alright, so no, I can't because there's no sin, bin, fin, another fin, pin, skin, and I doubt that linoleum is one of them. But if I grab all the consonants here, the things before the ins, then I'm getting S, B, F, P, and SK. I can't do anything with that, can I? I don't think so. So I am... well, hang on. What was this glossary entry again? Rooms 5, 6, 7, and 8 are all puzzle rooms, which is interesting. Interesting. But we can't start with an I. Can I do anything with interest? INTEREST. But there's no I here, is there? No. Interest. Appreciation. No, I think I give up here for now. Solved two of them. One properly and one kind of cheesily. I want to try to get to rank 8 so that dinner will be served. I cannot go through there. So, what can I do? It's 10 something. I suppose the classroom's locked, wasn't it? So I'll go south in case there's anything here that might give me... nope. Alright, let's try... no, that was locked through there. Let's try here. A bunch of locked doors is not going to help me right now. The pump room faces north at least. That's something. The office... is that going to help me? Spread money, I'm not really interested in that. It's a terminal, not really interested. I don't really want to redraw in case I don't get anything pointing north anymore. Although it'd be good something to get something pointing both ways. Yeah, I think I should redraw actually. This is not good. I don't want the music room here, really. It would give me keys. I'd rather have it much further north. I don't want to do it. Okay, I guess I'll take the... spread keys everywhere? Maybe that's worth doing? I don't have the steps to go and collect them, though. I guess I can find my way back to the commissary and buy some. And on the way, maybe I'll find some more. Alright, I'll take it. I'll take the locker room. I should probably do that now. Chapel? Funeral parlor. May as well do the puzzle. This box is empty. A box with a false statement is empty. There are 2 false statements. Right, none of these are obviously wrong. So let's say for a start that this is empty. A box with a false statement is empty, it says. So let's say this is true and that one's empty. Let's say this is true as well. A box with a false statement is empty. That would make this one empty, and that would make this one have the gems. Ah, no it wouldn't. That wouldn't work. These can't both be true. If this is true, and this is true, then this would have to be empty. Wait. If this is true, then it's empty. And this is true, making that one empty. That would put the gems here. So this would have to be false, saying there are 2 false statements. So that could work. Let's say this is true and this is false. A box with a false statement. It's false that a box with a false statement is empty. That would make every box with a false statement have gems in it. So that would put the gems here. And I think it would have to make this true, saying there are 2 false statements, which is broken. Okay, let's say this is false. That would put the gems here. A box with a false statement is empty. Maybe if this one is also false. There are 2 false statements. Oh no, this one's hard. Maybe I'll start from the other direction. Okay, there are 2 false statements. Let's say this is true. That would make both of these false. So this is false. That would put the gems here. And this is false. A box with a false statement is empty. So it is false that a box with a false statement is empty. I think that works. And would put the gems here. Let's say this is false. One moment. I had to go do some things, so I have completely forgotten where I was with this logic puzzle. Alright, there are 2 false statements. Let's say there are. That would mean both of these are false. That would put the gems here. And it would mean that a box with a false statement is empty is false. It is false that a box with a false statement is empty. It is false that a box with a false statement is empty. I would say that probably means that a box with a false statement has the gems. And I think that could all be fine, and it would put the gems in blue. Let's say this is false. There are not 2 false statements. That would mean there are 2 true... Hang on. I'm saying this is false. And it's false that there are two false statements, which means there's only one false statement, which means both of these are true. That means that this box is empty, and it means that a box with a false statement is empty. That would make... I'm saying this is false, and these are both true. So this is empty, and a box with a false statement is empty. That would put the gems here, I think. No, it wouldn't. Yes, it would. Box with a false statement is empty. This is the only false one, so that puts the... That makes this one empty, and this one says it's empty, and we're saying this is true. So that would put the gems here. And I think that works. So to recap, if this was true, these are both false. The gems are here. It's false that a box with a false statement is empty. So a false statement is empty. But that would make one of them would have to be empty at least. There can't be two false statements. If there are two false statements, and it's these two, no matter which, if there are two false statements, then this must be true. So these could both be true, and then this would be false. Let's try that. So if these are both true, where was I with this? This can't be true if there are two false. Right? I'm really struggling on this one. There are two false statements. A box with a false statement is empty. If there are two false statements, then this must be true. But if I'm saying this is true, then this can't be true. These would both be false, and it's false then that a box with a false statement is empty. But a box with a false statement would have to be empty if there are two false statements. So that's broken. This must be false. So there must only be one false statement, and it's this one. So these are both true. It's true that a box with a false statement is empty. And it's true that this box is empty. Man, that took me so long. I am not doing well today. My goodness. All right. I'm glad I got there in the end. All right, this is the only way to go. I haven't tried this door yet, I think. Do I want the money? Do I want the breaker box? If I get the breaker box, then I might do better on locked doors. Probably should. Alright, so I'm going to get this. I should have got the vault to see if that key was still in there. Maybe I'll get another chance. Do I have the... Do I have the darkroom? No. So it doesn't matter what that is. On, off. Need to remember to go to security on my way back. So this way. No, I don't remember. So, pool clock tower is not useful. Billiard room. Yeah. Was there a clock in here? No. I should be on the lookout for keys. I've not been looking out properly. Okay, we're back in the entrance hall. Do I have a reason to go outside? Possibly some money, but otherwise no. I can peek in the door here. I don't see a key. I should look in here as well. Guess not. Alright, so... I wanted to go to the commissary. So trophy room, check for keys. Guess not. Observatory, check for keys. I think not. I don't think they'd be upstairs. I don't think so. Okay, foundation. And commissary, where we can buy some keys. I didn't quite get to the dining room, which is actually a real shame. Yeah, I think I should go to here, buy keys. I don't think I need to buy gems. I won't go through the dining room, that's just a waste of steps for now. I can dig here. Oh! Alright, why does it say and maybe? Yeah, I already know this makes the jackhammer. Okay, is there a third dig spot? No. Okay, I want to go through the workshop. I don't know if I can make anything at the moment. Dowsing rod. I would need the broken lever for that. Maybe I should make that. I don't see myself making a jackhammer today. I'm going to make this. Let's see what it does. A functional, powered electromagnet. You're more likely to draw mechanical rooms while drafting. Automatically collect stuff when entering a room. That's neat. Okay, I will write that down. Workshop. Electromagnets. Built. And more likely to draw mechanical rooms for drafting and automatically collect gold and keys when entering rooms. That's kind of neat, but I'd say it's not really worth the battery. Was there anything else I can make? I don't think so. Okay, onwards to the north. So this would grab me any keys that are around here, which is kind of cool. So that gives me those coins, which I hadn't picked up yet. And here we are in security. We can see how many more keys are lying around. There's another 4 lying around somewhere. Some trunks and such. And I want to change the keycard settings. Security level to high. With unlocked. And I'm done. Now, do I want to go down here and dig? I kind of do, but I don't have the steps for it, so I'm going north. It's locked. Of course it's locked. Oh. Why does this affect... Oh, right, it just makes me grab mechanical more often. Unfortunately, I don't have any redraws. I don't really want to draw blind from here, but I don't have much choice. I'd much rather get the northward door than westward, and I don't really want to go all the way back to the utility closet. No, I don't have the steps for that. Thankfully, it is a security door going north, so I can open that. Now, do I want to get an expensive room? I feel like rooms that are free are more likely to have more paths, so I'm going to risk this. The pump room does have a door. Alright, let's continue. Losing half my steps. Pretty bad. I don't know if I can even make it back to the dining room. 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. I can. Barely. But if I got the weight room, I'd be down to, say, 5 or 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I can't, so I mustn't get that. I could get the archives and then go north, I guess. Ooh, it's not looking good. Lovely security doors everywhere. This would increase my... Yeah, this would increase my, it would fire off the experiment again. Okay, so I've got 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. So I have to go back now. I could draw here. I don't have to go through. Let's do this. Let's do this. But I don't have the steps to go in. Yeah, I've got to go back to the dining room now. Which way? Pantry workshop. Commissary? Commissary dining room. What? Oh, I didn't cross the threshold. Oh no. I screwed up. I didn't hear the dinner bell. Oh no. So my only hope is to draw a bedroom, I think. I have the shovel. Alright, I think it's game over, unfortunately, but at least I can dig. Where do I dig? Is it here? Is it here? Why isn't it letting me dig? Do I not have the shovel? I've got the shovel. Is it possible that... Is it possible that it was either dig at the barbecue or dig in the laundry room, and it's the same reward either way? Like, I've already got the archives key, so there is no more key for me to dig up here. I wonder if it's that. Oh, can I launder steps? What are these all? Gems for money. So, not useful. Keys for gems. Not useful. Yeah. Unfortunately not. So, Ah, that is a shame. That apparently there's nothing to dig. Now I don't know if it's glitching or if there's really nothing. Let me dig. Alright, well I guess that's that in the end. So yeah, I screwed up by not getting into the rotunda, but if I did, I now realize I wouldn't have been able to get back anyway. So there's a chance that I could have saved myself by drafting from here. It could be that I picked up a bedroom or something like that. But unfortunately, I didn't. I'm glad I made the electromagnet. Like, I don't know how useful it really is. And I added to my allowance, way up to 46 now. But I would say that today was not the worst. Not the worst. Alright. Let's call it a day right next to the food that I can't eat. Alright, let's have a look at the stats. Impressive. Jigsaw house. I've never seen that before. Oh, okay. Okay, I was wondering for a second if impressive might be a, might be one of the titles in the gallery, but I guess not. So what can I say about today? First time I got the upgraded storeroom, but that wasn't particularly interesting. An extra gem. I was doing well for gems today, had lots. It was the first time seeing the effects of Florealis, Bloom of the Sky, which got me some extra gems. That was really good. So I think the observatory, now that I've got this many stars, the observatory is getting quite powerful. And it'd be nice to get that telescope more often, I guess. I adjusted some stuff in the conservatory and realized that I could adjust, set old rooms that I've adjusted back to default. That was good. I didn't get too lucky. I mean, there were a bunch of chests there, but I didn't have the sledgehammer and I didn't have enough keys. Would have been nice to open them, but it wasn't to be. Let's see. The funeral parlor puzzle kicked my ass today. I did get it, but it took me ages. Laundry room, I now know that I can't dig there. So let's look at my notes here. Didn't I have that actually written somewhere? Dig by washing machine. Yeah, I'll just delete that. Can't do it. What did I get here? I got the filing cabinet key. Tried digging, but couldn't. Unless I need the jackhammer for it or something. I guess when I see the description of the jackhammer, maybe I'll try it again. Used filing cabinet key to open Mary's passport. I forget what else was in there. Might have been some other stuff. Right, so yeah, what else? I had some bad luck. I wish I just had a few more steps. Maybe the lesson was that I shouldn't have gone all the way to the sanctum to open the 46 door until I actually knew that I had some sanctum keys. Although I wanted to get into 46 to get the sanctum key from there. That's I guess my line of thinking at the time. I should, if I had a couple more steps, I could have walked into the vault to see if that sanctum key is still in there, which I think it probably is, but I don't know for sure. Finding those dice in the tomb is in favor of the because I left those dice in the tomb when I first opened that little secret panel, and that is a bit of evidence in favor of the vault still having that sanctum key. I would have liked to get the clock tower a bit earlier to find out if that sanctum key is still there. Let's see. What else? That's about all, I suppose. I got, oh yeah, the gallery. I did get 2 of the pictures correctly named in the gallery now. One of them thanks to some clues that the game gave, and one of them, a little bit ashamed of how I got that, just by searching for words that fit the available letters and trying them. Yeah, I probably should have figured it out, although, yeah, those chains in the sky and that shooting star and everything, are they really just red herrings? That one, it's bothering me. Anyway, that is that. I'm going to go and eat. I will catch you next time, which will hopefully be a little more interesting than me just staring at the gallery for quite as long as I did this time. Didn't I spend a bunch of time somewhere else as well? Oh, right, yeah, I read the directory for a long time. So perhaps you skipped through those, and power to you. So good night. I am out of here for now. Bye-bye for now.